Okay, so what is regular expression and why we need it? Okay, so regular expressions are really useful if I have to search for data, okay, from a large file. Okay, if we have to check, if you want to check if the format of particular data which we have a string or number is something which we are expecting, it's in the same model. Okay, just to give example, let's say you have a file which contains a lot of addresses and the phone numbers. Okay, what you need a name of that person and you need just the phone number of that person. Okay, so you have to extract just the phone numbers from that. Okay, so you can search your data and you can just extract phone numbers using your regular expression. So the cases for checking valid or not, so you have to check if the URL which user has specified is valid URL or not. Okay? So the email ID which user has specified is valid email ID or not. Okay? Then IP address. Okay? Then your PAN card number is valid PAN card number. So all such validation, if you want to do, you can do it using a regular expression. Okay. Now for regular expression, my Python provides me a library. Okay, and that is called RE. Okay, so before doing anything, you have to say import RE. Alright, so RE is my regular expression library. Okay, so you can do help of RE to check if it's imported successfully or not, if it's showing all the functions and all, which means it is present and I can use all these functions. Okay, alright, now for regular expression, I have two things. One is my data, okay, on which I want to search, okay, for a particular pattern, and second is my actual regular expression. Okay, so two things I need. I need a data on which I have to use this particular regular expression, and the second thing I need is the exact actual regular expression. Okay, so let's start. Let's say I'm saying a string. Okay. So it contains A, B, A, B, A, C, A, 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 B, 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 B. Okay. All you want is any number of combination of A, B and A, B. Okay. A followed by B, A followed by B. Okay. So this is my string. Second thing I said, I need a regular expression. Okay. So I'm saying R is equal to my regular expression. Okay. Now, how to create a regular expression? You will say re dot compile. Okay. So this is the function which will create a regular expression for me. Okay. So it will be inside a quote always. Okay. And one extra thing you will specify, that is you will specify R here. Okay. Now what is this R? This R stands for the raw string. Okay. Now what is the use of it? So in a normal string, if I use a special character like /t or a /n, okay, the Python treated this is my new, or this is my tab character, and this is my new line character. Okay, but while using a regular expression, let's say you have a need that you want to match this slash also. Okay, so if you have a /t, it will interpret differently, right? So it is better to turn off this mode. Okay, so if I say R, so that is if I say this is a raw string, so my Python will not consider this /t as a tab or a /n as a new line character. It will consider it as a /t and a /n, two separate characters. Okay. So this is the function which will give me to create a regular expression. So as I said, I need a string, I need a regular expression. Okay. So I'm saying I want anything which is combination of A and B only. Okay. Now, I have a method called find all. Okay. So what this find all will take, so first argument it will take is the regular expression. Okay. So I have a regular expression in R. Second thing, I have a string in X, that is the string on which I have to apply this regular expression. Okay, and this will return me a list always. Okay, so first function we have seen, that is my compile. So what is compile? So it will be useful to create a regular expression. Second thing is I have a method called find all. So find all takes argument as first a regular expression and then a string, and it returns me all the patterns which are matched. Okay, so let me just print this. Okay, so it will check AB here 1, AB here 2, and AB here 3. That's it, right? Okay, so this is my simple logic, that I need a regular expression and I need a string to apply. Okay, so functions, compile we have seen, and the find all we have seen. Okay, so we will see some of the concepts first, then we will see how to use them. Okay, so if I have to match with any character, okay, so anything is fine for me. Okay, so whether it's a digit or a number, so it's like a wild card. Okay, so for that I have this dot operator. Okay, so dot operator is used to match anything. Okay, so here if I just specify a dot here, okay, so this it will match with this A, B, anything is possible. Okay, now, okay, so dot is to match a single character which can be anything, which can be dollar, which can be digit, which can be alphabet, anything. Okay, all right. So here what you have done, you have specified what exactly you need, right? A, B, you said I want A, B only. Okay, so this is explicitly you are saying. Okay, now let's say you want to check if there is an alphabet present or not, or if there is a digit present or not. Okay, so next thing I have is my character class. Okay, so how to specify the character class? So you will add a square brackets. Okay, and you will say I want some character which is from A to Z. Okay, this is again for a single character. Okay, so what is this? Lowercase character. Okay, now if I want uppercase, I'll say capital A to capital Z. Okay, if you want from A to E only, you will say A hyphen E. Okay, now if you want small and capital in a single, you will say small A to Z, capital A to capital Z. Clear? Okay, but this again, this is a single character. Okay, we will see this, but remember, this is to match a single character. Okay, if you want to match a digit, you will say 0 to 9. Okay, so if I specify in a square brackets, which means this is my character class. Okay, so this is to match a single character between 0 to 9. Okay, now next thing, I have a star operator and I have a plus operator. Okay, so the star operator is used to match any number of characters. Okay, so whenever I'm saying A hyphen Z, okay, I'm saying match A to Z, match if it's from A to Z, but this is just a single. Okay, when I say star, okay, so which means I am saying match A to Z with any number of combination. Okay, now this any means from 0 to n. Okay, if there is nothing, that is also considered. Okay, next thing is a plus operator. So plus is at least one. Okay, too many. Okay, so when I'm saying A to Z and plus, which means there should be at least one character present, right? Clear? Plus operator, star operator. Okay, now if you want to check if something is present at the start of the string or not, okay, so for that I have this caret operator. Okay, so if I say caret A to Z, which means my string should start with character. If I say 0 to 9, which means it should start from digit. Clear? Okay. Now, so this is to match start. Okay. Now let's say you want to match the end. Okay. So you are saying dollar to match the end. Okay. So when I say A to Z and the dollar, which means my string should end with a character. Okay. Next thing is question mark. Okay. Question mark is to match optional part. Okay. So let's say you have a date. Okay. So in a month you have January. Okay. Now this is also valid that if someone provides just Jan, this is also valid, and if it's entire January, this is also fine. Okay. So what you will do? So this January should be optional, right? So I'll say question mark. So question mark is used to see it's an optional part of it. Okay. And what else do we have? All right, let's see these things now. Okay. So I have this pattern. Okay. I'm saying dot here. Okay. So what this is, dot means dot can match to anything. So even if I add digits here, okay, it will match up to that. Okay. Now this dot operator is used to match up anything. Okay. And when I say find all, it will find any number of all number of combination. Okay. So it will check dot A. Okay, this is valid pattern. Then I have been asked to match a single pattern only, single value. So again it will say B. So B is also single, so it will match. That's why it's matching entire thing. Okay. Now let's say when I'm saying A to Z. Okay. So this is my character class. Okay. Again I'm saying a single value. That's why it's matching all the parts, right? But now if you see, my digits are not there, right? So this is only matching the characters, right? Now if I make it a star, okay, what is my star? Star means any number of combination of characters. Okay, so what it will do, it will start from A. Okay, this is character. Okay, B is also character. A, okay, so this is the entire character, and it should give me the single value. Okay, right? Now when I say this 999, okay, now this is my star, which means 0 is also allowed, right? So this will consider it as an individual character, this 9. So this 9 does not contain my alphabet, right? So for that, that's why it's giving me plus, because my star matches 0. How about if I make it a plus? Okay. I'm saying at least there should be character, okay, and that can be any number of characters. Okay. So it will check if there is a character. Yes, there is a character, but I have been asked to check if there are n number of characters. So it will continue till it gets the digit of it, right? If I want a digit from this, I'll say, let's say if I have to extract this 999, what should I say? 0 to 9. But if you see 0 to 9, this will give me 9, second 9, and third 9, right? If I want this thing in a single part, exactly. Okay, so this is my character class, right? Now we have seen the caret operator, right? So if I say caret, I will say my string is not starting with this, I'll get nothing. Now let's try for A to Z. Okay, I'm saying so this should start with characters. Okay, now the difference is if I by mistake put this character sign inside of the square bracket, okay, it has the different meaning. Okay, so when I say something like this, it means everything except A to Z. Okay, so this is like a complement, this is like a negation. Okay, so if you want to match start, it should be outside of the character class. Okay, if you want to match something which is apart from A to Z, so in this case it will return me no. Oh. थोड़ा टाइम तो चलना चाहिए. Okay, so if I put this caret sign inside of my square bracket, my meaning changes completely. Clear? So that is the meaning. So it is negation. Clear? Okay. Now let's try to see the dollar thing. If I'm saying my string should end with a digit, right? So I'll put dollar for that. Clear? So this is for my dollar thing, right? The next thing, so we have seen caret, we have seen dollar, dot, what is missing? Question mark, right? So question mark, what I'll do. Let's say I have a string Python. Okay. Sometimes I have this Python 3, right? Now this digit is optional. Okay. So Python will also do, Python 2 will also do, Python 3 will also do, right? So this digit part is completely optional. Okay. But at start there should be a character, right? So help me to write a regular expression for this. First thing array dot compile raw string. Okay. So I need something which will start from characters, but I want to mention it should start with characters. So I should put caret. Okay. I want something A to Z. At least one character should be there. Okay. After that, there should be a digit, but this digit is optional. Okay. So this is my regular expression. Alright. So I'll say again. I did not find out. I should say R comma. I think we should be capital. Oh, yep. Okay. Now let's try to remove this digit. Okay. So this means, so this is working for both the condition that this is my optional part. Okay. So if you want something, make it as optional, I'll say 0 to 9 as the question. Okay. Now, so clear till now?
In a search of particular string, I have very big file. So in this big file, and find particular string.
Yeah. So that is what we tried, right? A B B A B. You can specify exact thing. That's also possible. Okay. Okay. So let's take a phone number example. I want to check if the phone number is valid or not. What are the restrictions I have?
Or get 10-digit number. Start with
Okay. Is it how many digits? 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess it's 10 or not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let me add another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Let me add a 9-digit number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 digits. Okay. So this is the thing. Let's say I have string. Okay. I want to valid phone numbers from this. Right? So let's try to create a regular expression for this. Correct? Or for raw string, okay. It should be a digit. 0 to 9, right? Plus, right? Exactly. So if you see, so till now what we have covered star and the plus operator, right? So this is at least one or it can be anything. So in that case, even if I provide a 7-character number, that is also fine, right? But if I want to put restriction, okay, I'll specify this parenthesis, curly brackets, and I'll specify the range. Okay. So when I say 10, I need 0 to 9 and it should be 10 times. Okay. Now this is my regular expression. What should I say? You see, so I have this foo value out of which one is rejected. Okay. Now this can be a range also. Okay. Now if you say it can be 9 or 10, okay, or let's say you want to allow from 7 characters till 10 characters, but not more than 10 characters. If there is a situation that you have to provide such range, you can just put it inside this parenthesis. Okay. So in that case, this will be my star and this will be my.
this last one, okay, we have more than 10, right? The last one. Even though it is displaying, it's a value.
So this is considering only 10 characters from this, right? Okay. So what this is doing actually, it is trying to match up with the string. Okay, it's containing 10 characters. So as there are 10 characters, it's matching that. Okay, so I do not have anything actually which will check if it's more than that, then restricted. Okay, it will start checking the pattern. Okay, but if it's getting more than that, there is no restriction. Okay. So if you want a particular number of, you can use this and you can work on it. Okay. Next time. So restrictions clear. Okay. So we have seen this find all method, right? So what this find all will do? So this find all is check for all the patterns present in my string, right? So I have a method. Array.search. Okay. Again, it takes a regular expression and a string as a parameter. Okay. Now what this will do, it will search for this particular pattern in this string. If it finds the pattern, it will stop there. Okay? It will not check for the entire string. Okay? And it will return me a match object. Okay? Now, if you see here, okay? So if you see, it is giving me a match object. Okay? Once a string matches. Okay? Now, if I say, let's say this is 15, so that I will not get anything. Okay, so this return me null. If my pattern found, it will return me a match object. If pattern does not exist, it will return me a null value. Right? So let's see if it's giving a value 10. Now, if you want to print what is the result it found, so you have to use a method called group. Okay, and this will return me the pattern which is match. Okay. Now, what is this group and why we need it? Okay, so let's say you have another string of dates. Okay, 12, 10, Jan, 7, 10, 13, 10, 15, 20. We have something like this. Okay. Can I use grouping here? Sorry. I'll make it for single thing only. Okay. So let's say I have something like this. So this is just to explain the concept of grouping. So I have this pattern. All right. Now. Okay. So I'm saying my regular expression is it should so I have either it can be one or a two-digit number. Okay, then there will be a space, right? So I have a slash s for it. Okay, match the space. Okay, then I'm saying there can be any number of characters. Okay, but there should be at least one. Okay, yeah. Then I'm seeing there will be 0 to 9 and there will be 1. Right? This is something here also space, right? Flashes, right? I'm doing one more thing here. I'm putting a bracket for it. Okay. RE dot search of R commands, right? Then print. Alright, so I'm getting a match object, right? When I say RE dot go, okay, so it will check for the pattern and it will return me. Okay. Now, one interesting thing. So this group method is not just to print what is matched. Okay. So this is the method in which if you want to extract a particular thing from your pattern also. Okay. So you have an entire string, that is one thing, and you are searching for a pattern, right? Now, if you want to extract something particular from that pattern also, okay, so I have this date, okay, so I check if it's as per my particular pattern or not, okay. If it's as per my particular pattern, what I'm saying that I want only the month of it, right? So this A to Z part, okay, I want only that, okay, or I need only year part, okay. So how to do it? I'll put parentheses for this, okay. Now what is the meaning of it? So it will just make sure that this is one group. Okay, so this is one group, this is another group, right? Now, when I say group of 0, it will return me entire thing which is matched. Okay, entire thing which is matched. Okay, when I say group of 1, okay, so this will give me the first group. That is my index of my first parenthesis. When I say if I need only year, I have to specify the second. This will give me the year of it. Yeah. So this is the concept of my group. Now what is my re.search method? So search method will search for a pattern, but if the pattern found, it will stop there. Okay. I find all, it will search for that particular pattern in the entire string, and it will return me all possible matches in a list. Clear?
I have one doubt here. So in compile, okay, we give R, right? So that means it's a R data. Okay, and still we're using slash s.
Yeah. Yeah.
You told it not accept.
So this is my regular syntax. So this is not my Python thing. Okay. So so this is the next point we'll see. So I have a few wildcards. Okay. Now let's say you want to check if it's a digit or not. Okay. So instead of 0 to 9, I have another wildcard as a slash d. Okay. So what is the slash d? So this slash d is same as a digit class. Okay, so this will match to any number of digits. Okay, now character, I do not have anything particular for only character. Okay, uh, so I have to specify character class like this. So I have a slash d, which is 0 to 9. Okay, so either I can use 0 to 9 or I can use slash d. Okay, if I use slash capital D, okay, so this is complement, that is anything other than, so which is same as caret. Okay. If you want to match space, I have slash s, that is equal to space. Okay, if you want anything other than space, that is my capital S. Next thing you have is if you want to match a alphanumeric value. Okay, so keep in mind this is not for only digit, this is alphanumeric. Okay, that means digits and character both are allowed. If I use slash capital W, which means anything other than alphabets and numbers, so which means only special character left for me. Okay, so these are my some of the wildcards which I can use appropriately. Okay, right. So these are my concepts in my regular expression. Okay, we will practice few only. Okay, so let's see. Let's snap a PAN card example. So any idea what is my valid PAN card number? I guess it's first 5 characters, then 4 digits, and then 1 character, right? So let's say I have A, B, C, D, E, F, 1, 3, 6 over here. Okay, 6. Then 4 characters. Again at the last, 1 character. Right? Now, let's say you are developing a user form where you are accepting for the password. You have to check if it's valid or not. Right? How will you create a regular expression for this? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can I? So first I need a 6 characters, right? A to okay, C to Z. It's a 6 compulsory characters. Okay, followed by 4 digits, right? Without a space, right? 4 digits, and again there will be A, A to Z. At least one should be there. Okay, but instead of this, I can say it should end with a dollar. Okay, so at the end there should be character, right? Now let's check if this is valid or not. Okay, so I'm saying m is equals to r dot search or why is enemy using different color? Okay, r dot search. Okay, so this time this is valid one, right? Let me do something like this. Okay. Now, if you are writing a search method, right, and if you write a pattern which does not accept, okay, because it will return none, right? In this case, if I do re search on the pattern which is invalid, it will return me none because my pattern will not match, right? So what you are saying, you are using this group method on none object, right? So it's always safe that you have to say if m. Yeah. Exactly. So this is so if pattern does not match, right? So that is the case. My search method will always return me a match object, right? So if my match does not match, okay. So if there is nothing to be matched, my invalid pattern is there, okay. So my search method will return me none, right? Now this m dot group is a method for my match object, right? That's why if there is a match, this m dot group will work, okay. But if there's nothing, it will return me none. So what you are doing? So if it doesn't matches, you are calling this group method on a none type, right? So that's why it will give an error. That's why I have said if m, that is if m exists, if m is not none, then only print m dot group. Else print pattern not found. Okay. You want to give it a try for email? What is the valid email ID? So email is really complicated thing. Let's see how far you can go. Okay. Yeah. Tell me. So first define what are the restrictions we actually need. Okay. So we need one at the rate sign at least. Yeah. Right. Okay. So it should start with character. Okay. Then end with dot com. Okay. Mhm. Then there should be at least a one at the rate character, right?
No special characters.
Mhm. So yes, no special characters allowed. Okay. Can we cover this much only? No? Okay. Yeah, tell me. So R dot compile. Okay. Mhm. So start with. Okay. So it is at least one. Okay. All right.
And it can be alphanumeric also, right?
Mhm.
Like starting character,
Yeah.
it can be alpha.
And after that it can be alphanumeric, right? So for that I can say slash w, right? Any number of characters, it can be one or many, right? Then there should be at the rate sign, okay. Then
And with dot com.
and at the rate, after at the rate there should be something, right? Again alphanumeric we can say, oh no, that will be only characters, right? Need to say at least one, right? And then it should end with .com. Okay, and let's put this $1. Right. Let's say M is equals to I dot search of R, S. Right. I say print if M print R dot print for M dot group else print pattern okay. Alright, so this is matching. Let's see if I remove @ sign, it's pattern not found. Okay, perfect. Let's see if I start with a digit. Alright, it's pattern not found. After ABC, let me add 1, 2, 3, 4. It's matching, perfect. Then if I remove the dot, it's pattern not found. Right? I have a dot. After it, I'm not specifying anything. Right? Pattern not found. So it looks good, right? Okay. Yeah. So this is my regular expression. Okay. So for practice, try for valid URL. Okay. So HTTPS www.pattern. Okay. Then for valid IP address. Okay. And for the phone number, you can modify it to accept a country code and a number. You can try this example as a homework. Okay. So from next class onward, we will start with the exception line. Okay. So we will stop here for today. Sai, any queries?
No, Kunal. It's perfect.
Okay, okay.
I understood.
All right. Okay then. See you tomorrow.